It's called Hong Kong Slots, and we're on 4 major platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube under that name, Hong Kong, like the city in China. How it came to that name is that I own a large casino marketing company, and we do the player incentive programs, mainly gift of the week programs for the industry. And a lot of that stuff comes from China. And I just got the nickname Hong Kong because they said, a lot of my clients said, go talk to the guy that gets the stuff from Hong Kong. So it kind of stuck. We're actually changing the name, and we're going to have a big reveal here soon, but it's going to be really exciting. I just couldn't think of anything else. That was my nickname, so I called it Hong Kong. I've been high limit playing seriously for about 5 years. It started a little bit going into COVID, and I really started playing a lot, started really enjoying it. I did not start my channel until about 7 months ago. It was when I ran into a major influencer by the name of Scott Richter, who has a channel called The Big Jackpot. I ran into him at the Cosmopolitan, and I was just playing there. And he explained what he was doing. I started watching his channel, and some people convinced me that I might be good at it. Personally, in the beginning, I thought maybe 5 people would watch, and I'd have 2 views for a video. I think today we've eclipsed the 5 million total view mark in 7 months, and we have a total of about 40,000 subscribers on 4 platforms. So it was a big move for us in a relatively short period of time. So I was surprised by the success, and that success is building me wanting to do more, like our tour that we're doing here at the Rainbow Club. Influencing people want to see compelling content. If you've got good content, you'll have good viewership. If you have lousy content, you'll have lousy viewership. Good content comes from a blend between excitement and authenticity. Authenticity is important because, as many of you know, gambling is a win and lose proposition. When you win, typically people are happy. When they lose, typically people are unhappy. There's a balance of both. If you just have all losses and all wins, you get the ends of the spectrum. You want to meet somewhere in the middle. And that authenticity is what drives channel participation and viewership. So we are very authentic. We call balls and strikes. This machine is good. This machine treated me unfairly. And I think we get some credit for that. Well, not to take a crack at anybody, but I would say generally social media is a show. A lot of people say and do things because they're told that that's what people want to watch. We have a tendency to be really like the exact play that normal people would do. A lot of the influencers and the bigger channels make very large bets, $250, $500 bets per spin. I don't think that's the normal gaming population. Most people, their maximum bet tolerance might be anywhere between $2 to $20. When you get up into the $100, $200, $300, $500 range, this is a very, very small percentage of the market. I think people like to see big wins and big bets, but is it real? For a lot of people, maybe not. So we're different just simply because we play like regular people do. I do high limit bets, but I do it in a safe and cogent manner. I don't go out and do reckless things just so I can get views. I'm really here to try to win and to show people how to exact a better gaming experience out of their dollar investment. Tim Brooks, who's the general manager here, and he owned the casinos at the time, we became very good friends because we're really committed to our clients' brand and their success. And so as that relationship developed, we spent more and more time together, and ultimately in the end, basically, we got close and we started working together. So when I wanted to platform my tour, the Slotfans tour, he was the first one that raised his hand and said, let's do it here first. So he is a remarkable individual. He also probably, in my opinion, is the most knowledgeable and grounded gaming executive that I've ever met. He knows what players want. He knows what a casino should lay out and how it should operate. And because of that, his 2 casinos are some of the most successful per square foot of anywhere in the industry. Yeah, we're doing it nationwide. So I have clients all around the country. So we'll be here in Vegas, and then we'll be in Sacramento area, and then we'll be in the Mississippi area. So we move around. Our goal ultimately is to bring this to all four corners of the U.S. And that's why we do so much influencer video. Is the more content we produce with the Slotfans brand, the more people recognize it, and the more the industry needs this type of promotion. So exposure is critical. Social media is the best way to do it. I think in the beginning, casinos were worried that people were recording footage to game the machines, so they could look at trends statistically and they could try to manipulate the pay tables. A lot of people realize that that is just simply impossible. You cannot do it. With today's random number generators, it is a completely random event. You put in money, you press the button. The minute you press the button, the random number generator determines if you have a jackpot or you don't. So once the determination is that you can't film it and learn the secrets of the game, then it really opened up the doors to why wouldn't we want to do this? The fact of the matter is that influencing doesn't matter unless people understand what it is that you're talking about. You cannot talk about casino gaming unless you're in a casino. It's that simple. So anybody who chooses not to allow filming on a casino floor is missing out on a whole spectrum of activity. Soon, this will be so pervasive and so invasive that you're almost at a detriment if you don't do it. If you're the one casino in a market that does not allow it, you're missing out on an entire segment of the population of players, and I think ultimately everybody will allow it at some point. I'd say it's about 70% today, 30% still have a problem with it, but the walls are coming down. You know, we have a motto here at Hong Kong Slots and at Slotfans, we came to play. That's what we do. We come here to do what casino operators want and bring players excitement, promotions. And if that's what we do well, hopefully we're successful doing it.